And our squadron happened to be 98 Squadron, Mitchell's B-25s. So when D-Day came on June 6th, we were out twice. We went out in the daytime and then at night. And we were scared, and I don't mean scared, we were scared shitless, because we had never been fired at night. And they used tracers. And you see these tracers coming up at you. And you think, oh, they're coming right up, they're going to get us. And we had a successful trip, but scared the daylights out of us.
And when we come back, I hollered, I saw him, no, Harlan hollered. He said, by God's sakes, look down below. We never knew when the D-Day was coming. And you could have damn near jumped from boat to boat across that channel. Yeah, we saw them coming in.
And we were never told what was going on, but we could see the ships, the mast, in the channel.
And this is my crew and I from a raid we made over there around D-Day. It's a newspaper clipping my mother cut out of the paper.
Had a navigator, observer, had two gunners. One was a WAG, wireless air gunner, and the other was a straight gunner.
The navigator was also a gunner on the nose. When I crewed up with these guys, I told them, I said, well, I don't want you calling me sir and saluting me, because I didn't go for that myself. And you call me by my name, and I'm going to call you by your first names. And we got along like great.
Now, the Mitchell was a beautiful airplane and would stand lots of beating up. And all our trips were, we never got knocked out. We got hit many times, but it wasn't unserviceable. Just the metal hit metal, and it sounded like it. Otherwise, our trips were, we would get hit, and we'd see the anti-aircraft fire, but we were very, very lucky. I would say we were extremely lucky, because I'm still here today. We were on our flight in daytime, and we went in groups.
They were going to bomb on what they called G, combination of 3 radio stations where they met together, you know. And so when we went to leave, they put me like this behind the squadron leader to hold the position, close in behind and steady. So these guys could stay on me steady, see. You get out too far in there, they're lost in the soup. So we went up and went wherever they're going to go, and squadron leader said, bomb bay doors open, and the squadron leader in front of me, it blew up in the air.
There was a direct hit on the bomb bay doors opened. They blew up and took 3 planes down.
When that bomb went off, all I seen was an instant was a big red flash. Then I was knocked out. I mean, when you're that far from a 500-pound bomb, is an off concussion. What it knocks you out is the fact that the blast slows your airplane. You're jerked like that, see? When I woke up, I looked out, there's no troop top over me, airplane shaking like a leaf, and I could see 2 airplanes ahead of me, all on fire going down in the clouds.
It was a terrible thing to see, because we know all these guys. We opened the bomb bay doors, and a few minutes later, they just all disintegrated. And that was near the target. We were getting ready to run in on the target. So that was a terrible thing to see.
So I reached up for my parachute. I thought we're going to have to bail out of this thing. And then my navigator started to holler. He says, help, I'm wounded. So the intercom was still working, so I called the upper gunner. His turret had left and blew off. Never hurt the rear gunner. So they come forward to get him. They had to crawl through this place and drag him out, see? But there was a big sheet of 3/4-inch steel that behind me protected me and protected him. That airplane, the whole airplane warped, and they couldn't open that door. So they took their pistols out pried the damn door open with their pistol. They came back with both pistol barrels bent, but they got it open. Got in and got him back. And they attended to him. He got hit here in the bone in his leg, got it all shattered to hell there. And they put a current tail along his leg and stopped the bleeding because he had bleeding profusely. He had a pair of rubber boots on. That rubber boot was full of blood. And well, I thought then, well, I got to do something. When that bomb went off, the tail cone come back and hit my propeller and lodged in the wing. So I shut that engine off over there, and that stopped this terrible shaking because one of the propellers were bent, see? And it would still fly. So I headed back towards England, and my radio was working. I called Air Sea Rescue at Tangier, and they brought me down through the cloud and right down. And when I broke through the cloud, I was going along, and he says, "Look down to your left," and there was the airfield. He said, "Can you put your wheels down?" I said, "I don't think so. They got to be pumped down, and the guys have got too much to do with Herndon there." So he said, "Belly land on the grass. Don't land on the runway, land on the grass." So I belly landed on the grass. And they come out with a wrecker, a car wrecker, with had a kind of crane thing on it. And they hooked the stretcher on that. And you know, that wasn't very far off the ground with the hook it down in like that in there, and they put him on that and brought him out.